Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We just got some rather concerning news for Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, we've been seeing a lot of stuff pop up over the course of the past few days in regards to, well, one, where the heck is trailer 3? Two, everything going on with the physical copies of the game. We got obviously all the major news from Xbox and PlayStation about their digital only consoles going forward. So there's been a lot of talk and a lot of controversy around GTA 6 already. And we just got hit with even more concerning news that could potentially, keyword potentially, end up in another delay if things don't get sorted accordingly. So Dexterdo originally posts this tweet just the other day saying Rockstar Games employees are attempting to unionize ahead of GTA 6's release in November. Multiple devs were fired back in October. That was a big story at the time. I believe Rockstar came out and said it was for leaking information or something like that. And then a lot of the devs basically were saying like, that's just not what happened or whatever the situation was. Strikes could occur if Rockstar Games does not recognize the union. And if that situation comes to fruition, if the employees are striking, it's possible that a lot of those finishing touches, a lot of those last second updates and tweaks and fine tunes for GTA 6 are not made in time. That could push the game back to an even further date or cause a more buggy than intended, a less polished than intended launch. Either situation there, obviously not great. So we do have a few additional details on the situation, including also a Rockstar response to this as well, but then also further details from employees saying, well, hold on now, here's kind of what's going on. So Ben from Videotech posts this saying Rockstar UK developers are seeking union recognition with the IWGB. The union is currently waiting for Rockstar to respond to its request for recognition with a quote of, "We hope Rockstar voluntarily recognizes the union. We are inviting Rockstar to meet us and make it a celebration of people who make the games possible." Now they did post like a whole article. They issued a larger statement there in general, basically announcing that they are trying to form a union there. But like I said, we did actually get a full response from Rockstar here, and then a response to the response as well. So a lot of responding going on here. So Rockstar Games have now given an official statement to IGN. Talks with the IWGB are going to go ahead, which is good outright. They are going to be talking with the union or the concept of the union, going through their stuff, ideally in a way that ends with everybody happy here, no delays. The workers are getting compensated fairly for what they're doing here, and we don't have any further road bumps ahead of us. But here's what Rockstar has to say. We strive to make the best games possible by giving our talented teams world-class work environments. So definitely propping themselves up a little bit, which would go against some of the other things that we've heard, especially in, what's to come, a little bit of not so subtle foreshadowing here, and ongoing career opportunities. Also interesting given the information that has come out. We have fostered a culture which is focused on teamwork, excellence, and kindness, and where we support and reward the team across all levels of the business through competitive compensation and benefits policies. We are proud that as a result, our employee retention is well above the industry standard. We have received a request from a union seeking to discuss voluntary recognition. We value an open and constructive dialogue with all stakeholders and will arrange to meet. So this last part is very good news here. This first part is largely PR speak, like you'd see from any corporation going through the situation. But like I said, there's a few things that they claim here that some employees seemingly outright have just refuted in another new statement and in another new report. And keep in mind, as we're going through all the details here, what this could ultimately mean for GTA 6 as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's always seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, you want to make sure you're always in the know for everything going on with GTA 6. This is the place to be, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the love, all the support, and all the content as of late. But GTA 6 Countdown ends up posting this. Rockstar developers speak up as we approach the launch of GTA 6, and they give a sort of explanation as to why they are seeking a union here and what's going on behind the scenes at Rockstar as GTA 6's launch approaches. Some teams are always in a crunch mode. This has been an ongoing discussion with Rockstar, especially, you know, they've been under fire for this a lot, especially throughout the GTA 6 timeline, but a lot of other studios get pushed for this as well. The crunch mode of developers having to work insane hours in a week to try and meet deadlines for certain things so that the games don't get delayed, and then a lot of the time it ends up happening anyways. So that's obviously not ideal whatsoever. Rockstar is trying to normalize crunch by opting out of an employment regulation by default in contracts, which prohibits employers from asking to do more than extra 10 hours each week. So trying to basically circumvent some stuff there and normalize, hey, you're here, you should be working as much as physically possible, which again, not an ideal working environment despite what Rockstar's PR statement said there. Leaders and higher ups at the company can enjoy flexible work, while employees no longer have the option to work remotely there. Promotions are difficult to secure at the studio because they regularly shift the goalposts when career progression is discussed. So those who are in some of those entry-level positions trying to work their way up to maybe, you know, a studio director or whatever the case, whatever the position might be, getting sort of stunted there, not able to actually progress up within the company. The gap between median wages for different genders has widened, and night shift workers no longer receive extra benefits. The lack of transparency around pay and bonuses, and that the compensation falls below the market rate is also a major concern. So a lot of this directly here that's come out in their new post here on Game Developer has kind of gone against what Rockstar issued in their official statement, which I can only imagine is not going to lead to the friendliest of conversations. You know, in these union talks here, Rockstar saying, hey, we're doing this. This is an industry standard. We're doing that at a great level. And all the employees on the other side trying to form this union are like, well, actually, no, it's not happening. And if this is something that does prolong into the immediate future here, if this is something that takes days or weeks or potentially even months to progress through and to finalize and get a resolution with, this could have a pretty large impact on GTA 6. Like I said at the start of the video, this could end up potentially leading to a delay if things are not sorted, if a union is not formed and they start going on strike. That would be kind of worst case scenario as far as timelines go for GTA 6. Obviously, at the same time, though, you want the people working on the game, making what will be the biggest game of all time, to be compensated fairly, to, you know, have the most optimal working situations and environment here too. So their POV certainly understandable here, but also in the grand scheme of things with GTA 6, this could have those large impacts, whether it is delays, whether it is a certain level of polish because work would be paused or work would be pushed back if they are striking. So we'll have to keep an eye on this situation as it evolves over the coming days, weeks, and hopefully not months, but we'll see if it comes to that, to see how things unfold and what this could do for the GTA 6 timeline as November 19th quickly approaches. That being said, that is going to wrap things up for this video. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe on your way out to stay in the know for everything going on with GTA 6. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.